It's the same printer we use. Here on the side is a multi-format reader. It can read USB sticks, CDs, etc. Once all the info has been... Only then... I'm not thirsty. Useless. I already... Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the fabulous Bonetown New Pub.
Is this supposed to be a pub?
It is. It's a full-fledged... You have the opportunity...
At first sight, it looks more like a garage.
Details. This is the future, and I offer what they want. A valid alternative to the old and...
Maybe you should have invested a bit more in the interior.
I appeal to a different clientele.
Well, if that is your...
I know.
How is business?
But I'm very confident. So it's...
What kind of...
I was passing by Bonetown. I asked for help from the town mechanic. And so the light bulb...
So you just relied on...
Exactly.
I have some serious...
Thanks, but luck doesn't have any...
That's right. How do you...
Ha! That's it. I just have an invest...
Oh, so you're...
Ha! Please. I play everything I...
Of course. Who's the town...
He's a very skilled... He can fix practically anything. Now Now that I've moved here, since I have no urgency to get it fixed, since then...
I understand. I noticed that...
I didn't. I'm not from around here. I've never...
That's a shame. I also saw...
Yes, it's the latest fashion.
Drinks and...
I see you all...
I wasn't exactly...
This is another of my brilliant ideas.
And many people use it?
Some pass by here, but as soon as they recognize...
I like your enthusiasm.
It's at you...
Goodbye.
See...
It doesn't work. It's the same here on the ones, only that... I don't need it. What could I do with a cart with a couple of wheels? I can't get there. I'll think about it later. Maybe I could mount it on my neck. Let's see if there's any... I don't need it. Too many things. I can't... It must weigh I'd rather not test... Better take them with me. I don't know how, but... They could always... Better not. It looks like... Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. I don't think sticking them there would be... Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. I don't want to waste it. I'm not an arsonist. Lately, the value of copper has gone through the roof. I hope I don't... I'll remember it in case it... I'm a peaceful guy. I don't think they would be used, but right now... I don't need them. The engraving says J. Roger. Let's try to see if there's something that might... Oops. Sorry.
Careful, boy. It's not wise taking some...
Thanks for the advice. This alarm is a problem. I have to... Better use it with caution. First, I need to... I don't want to upset... There's no ammo. Sorry, can I?
It seems to me it's the only round edges for greater. Go ahead and take them. And don't forget to add.
Thank you. I don't think sticking. Good morning.
Good morning to you, young man. Are you interested in something?
I need weapon.
No problem. Here you can find it, but I need your ID.
I'll be back with the documents.
Excuse
Excuse me. How long has this shop been running?
Basically ever since Bone Town existed. In every town there's a shop selling weapons. We have weapons. From our centerpiece is that gun on display. My grandpa
I'd only like to... I couldn't help but...
You have a good eye. It's an authentic weapon from the early 70s. We've done lots of... We know that it dates back... It is unmatched in how it ended up in my grandpa's attic. It's correct. There's an inscription. And in our family tree, the first Roger to arrive here in Bone Town was...
How much are you selling?
It's the only...
Why's that?
Without this, we would just be another Instead, if I sold it, many...
I understand. There must be something...
Absolutely not. You could try to find another idea. And even if I found another one of the... As I already told you, our patron... That's why we...
How does your...
It detects the presence, weight, as soon as this is removed. The only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another item. I'd say it's a...
Understood. I noticed that the...
Let's say we've got serious water problems. Our mayor Steve is trying to... I think it's a good compromise. All that shiny brass seems to...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
They worked very hard. I don't know what to do with it. I have to thank Mom. It's not the right moment to the sides. A tuning fork? Excuse me.
Sure. It's...
Thanks. It's already worked. I don't know what to... Hello.
May I...
I like the selection.
Thanks to test it.
As in an orchestra?
No, dude. No. I'm talking about harmony with a capital H. Each instrument has a sound, making you a...
And did you find the...
Dude, for more than 50... But the path is...
That's not... I'd be curious to know...
Better not ask.
In this case... Is smoke...
Dude, who do you take me for?
It looks like you're
No, dude, this...
I see.
Yeah, you could say that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, there are other musical instruments. To make it work, I never saw one so old though. There's an engraving. Walter Fly, 1712. I'd rather not. I already have a lot of things. Usually there's a metallic stick to make it play, but I can't. I need something else. It should work. What was that? There's a hideout in the wall. The opening mechanism. The opening is too narrow. I'm not an arsonist. The opening is too narrow. I can't even see. It already did it. To play it, I first need to find the... I can't play this way. To play it, I can't play... It's a bow, but it's so... I'll take it with me. Let's try and... There's a super promote. With a single shot, you'll see yourself in your brand new option in the things you do to it. Woo! I better go out and recover the posters. I'm curious. Great. 3 posters of me. It's not very nice to reverse the directions. Someone could get lost in this huge city. I'm quite sure it's a felony, and I can't... I could stand in line, or I could spend... There's something... Maybe it's the only thing worth taking. My arms are... I can't force it. It still looks very sturdy. Maybe now they... Got it. It's not a chimney. I don't think I still... Difficult task without even the... Let's try this. No way. There must be another way to make... I don't need to... I can't take anything. I'd rather leave it in peace. Better use it with caution. I'd rather leave it here as a... Better not remove it. I don't know how to... I don't really know how it works. I wouldn't know what... It can only be... I think this is once you used a certain kind of oil. I'm not risking burning any... Great, but it's better to close... Good job. I don't really know how... I don't know how... I wouldn't know... It can only... few pumice, they're light, but... It's empty. There's... These are the flowers. Better take them to him. I should use something. I hope they... I don't want to take... The entrance is locked, quite rightly. It doesn't seem healthy to touch these things. I don't... I can't. It won't work if you don't. From what I see, I guess it still runs on... I can't take... I don't need a stain. I wouldn't know it to... Hello.
Hi.
He seems very...
Good boy.
Let's say it's...
I'll stop you right there.
That we...
In a certain... Could you please...
Is it a long...
You...
He's...
Good...
Let's say...
I'll...
That you...
Abs... Here's what I... Could you please talk...
Is it a long...
You...
Goodbye.
It does... Unless it's a matter of...
I get it.
It does... Unless...
I get it. I don't have my driver's license yet. If I broke it, I would never forget. I don't see why. Maybe it could come in. Good morning, Father.
Good morning, son.
I was admiring the beauty of this church.
You're right. It dates back a few centuries and is all after he traveled, seeing the condition of the village.
What was the...
Edward Drake, the first minister of the Bone Town, upstanding guy, unblemished.
Yes, Father,
This calling has been
Can you tell me anything more?
My hands, upstanding guy, unblemished.
Yes, that one.
Before coming here to Bone Town, it is said he was created by his powerful hand.
Yes.
Yes, son. Every time I look at them, the fervor of the Drakes ignite.
How are things going?
Under my guidance, there's nothing to fear. Unfortunately, my flock has been reduced in number, but not in the strength of its faith. There are just a few troublemakers, a few kids who still don't have the patience to listen to my small 2-hour sermons, but nothing more.
How come Bone Town is in this condition?
Progress, Bone Town, and the latest event.
What event?
There are weird stories. We warned the mayor, who rumors say these excavations caused a height. Fortunately, the holes were...
Are we talking about an...
Son, just the mere chance to visit our holy church. Our little...
Maybe you're...
Plus, we have a lot of... Library, museum...
I wish I knew that earlier. I'm
That one, precisely. Everybody...
Who exactly...
Come again.
Nothing, Father. I was... What's the reason in your...
Rumors say... And that the excavations were tests?
What materials might be in Bonetown subsoil?
Some fantasize of... I think there is nothing... There's been no find... In doubt. The mayor made put some...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The roll should... Another noise. The hideout opened. A bit better. I can just... The crack is still... This sign invites me to the marriage.
No problem. That always happens with... I'm gonna tidy up.
First, I need to find a... I don't want to upset... Better use it with caution. This really looks... The blacksmith has been... Here are the pics now that the photographic film is over, I don't need that Polaroid. It doesn't work. It's the same. Here on the side is a once all. Only then will it be ready to begin on. It should work. The photos. Very well. A perfect. This printer model uses this replica. It's closed. I'll be right back. He actually told me he was going to the... I better try... Finally, let's see if there's a clue. Hopefully it's not loaded. Very good. Inside the barrel was a piece of the metal. I don't feel at ease with a real weapon in my... But I can't get rid of it. I'd better leave it somewhere out. Looks like a good spot. Now it seems much less aggressive. Nice. Now I have 2 pieces of the map. It could be a good... Now I have a nice pair of... Can you...
Sure, we'll be.
Thanks.
Thanks to you. When you're.
It could work. I feel ready.
There. Let's begin. Our mushroom sweet chicken free herb. Kid. Hey, the test is. I saw you fall into a trance. You're the chosen one.
After the 6th plate, I felt the force.
I know. Keep the key. With this.
Thank you. Good. I don't need these card... I don't think it can be open. Since I'm the... I don't think that... It must weigh a... I'd rather... That's a good idea. Now I have to find something with... That's a good... Only the imitation... After the... Maybe it wasn't a cup, but at least the cookie broke. Inside, there is something left by Eddie Bellamy. So I find myself with the piece. It doesn't seem like the classic fortune cookie message. It's better add it to the other. That's 3 pieces. It must weigh. I'd rather. Goodbye.
Um,
Here you are.
I don't know what to do with that. There's no name or
Sorry, I must have the... It could be a good... Now it seems that the wanted... Here you are.
It's a one. If only there was something to make.
Sorry, I must... Let's give a touch... Now it seems that the stamp has done... Here you are.
Interest.
Sure, they're wanted. I found them at home. I know that in the past he had some problems with the law.
Especially after he.
Oh, thank...
And the stamp is authentic as well. Finally! Tom forgot it here. Since then, nobody has...
He then moved west.
Just as I... Take his envelope. Now I have to refine...
Thanks a lot. Better leave before opening the envelope. Let's open it. I'm intrigued. As I suspected, by the smell, I'd say the rumors about best to add this piece. Let's just hope the contents of the flask won't spill out.
Hello? Boss, it's me. Bob is keeping an eye on the young Morgan. It looks like he's snooping around Bone Town, but we still don't know the reason. He's either particularly good or he has nothing to hide.
I don't trust him. It's strange that Henry's son shows up again in town after all these years. Continue with the surveillance. Sooner or later, he'll make a wrong move.
Okay, boss. I'll keep you posted.
Good. I'm close this time, and another Morgan won't stop me.
I'd rather not. I think it is the... Great! I can... A 5-cent coin. Better invest... It only works. 5-cent coin. Perfect. It's a jelly bean. I wouldn't ruin the only good thing. I wouldn't ruin the only good thing about the inn. No horse can better put it in. The horse is hair, but I don't think pulling. Being very careful. Easy horse. That didn't go too. Now I have these. Good idea. If I remember correctly. That noise again. Finally, I don't need the bow. Perfect, I can. It's a piece of paper. I can't. The alcoholic content of the... It could work. Done. The flask is empty. I think they can... You just have to...
No! Broken there!
Father?
Son,
I don't...
Somebody dead.
I still don't...
Outside the kids have all that clamoring and but it's necessary. I instructed never to use it anymore. It'll be necessary.
Are you planning to write a
Oh, no, son. This situation...
I don't think I'm...
You're here in my presence. I didn't take this sacred relic. Everything is already set up. A sacred...
It seems like just a sign.
Young and pure.
But it just says...
Isn't that enough? Carry up.
But the sign...
Ask Claire.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's not useful. It's not you. I get it. I need help, or rather...
In this case...
The Reverend has entrusted... Can I take one of...
I might inside that serves to tighten. It's the only thing I can give you for your mission. Make good...
Thanks.
Bye. Be sure...
As always... Good idea. Perfect. Now the sign... It doesn't work. It should work. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
I can sense that head.
Technically, it's not off.
It can be used again.
Okay, if... Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You just have to press... Oops. Technically, I just followed...
Hold still, son.
All right. Better not. What happened?
Somebody, have you seen?
I think I saw...
I thought so.
Surely...
Anything else?
Very...
Any distinct?
He had a...
It's class. I'll go and nobody could distinguish.
Weird. Actually, this glass shard contains a piece of the... This... Let's try. It works! Empty. It seems so strange. Let's see. Just as I thought. It doesn't work. It should work. Bingo! The nail file, there's something a lot more precious inside. It's closed. I'll be right. I better try. Is it possible? It seems to. I want to. Very now. Let's see what this is. Small Teddy. Prop Rock Lafitte. It would seem he was a. It'd be better to. Just as I thought. There's something. The very smart Mr. Lafitte hid his piece of the map. Better add his part of the map to the other pieces. I don't need this plush.
Perfect. Now I have non-alcohol.
I wouldn't want to ruin your dream, but
I know the market very well.
Really? Which one?
Well, it's the root. It's the only ingredient that is not
Thank you. Better read it away from. Wait a minute. This list is I can glimpse something under the text. I, Dr. Alfred Every, on July 15th, 2008, delivered to Steve Bonnet the artifacts. In exchange, Mr. Bonnet transfers to the Every family, free of charge. The agreements will not be. It's countersigned by Steve Bonnet, too. If the agreements have not been disclosed, I'd better get over. Weird. In the meantime, I could inspect his office. I don't think that. So weird. What can they do? Wait a minute. I could be wrong, but they seem to have been. There's nothing. I wasn't expecting this. It closed back automatically. There's probably another device in this room that makes it open. Why all this secrecy? And what's this room? Better take a look around. There's nothing. A rope is all. I thought it worked the same. Instead, this is just a simple. And what's this? It looks like there's something. I don't think I'm mistaken. It's surely. Finally, on this piece there are some coordinates. Brilliant. The coordinates are useless, but the light will guide you. There's also a strange. What does Steve have to do with? Let's see if there's an explanation in the diary. I can't believe this. Steve knew. And all because of his envy to think they were so. But he should have guessed his changing. And Kid wasn't that stupid. All the pieces of the map are needed to find the. I have to escape from here and better go to the old lighthouse.
Boss. Hey, boss.
What's going on?
Boss, we can't find. Impossible. If he has his father's insight, he has. I'm going back to my office. This.
All right.
It's Steve and they're in collusion. I can't. It has lots of. I don't want to take off. I thought it worked this instead. I'd rather not. If I try to better let some... Good idea. See you soon. Here it's written that Dr. Alfred Everett... I'm sure... It's useless. I don't really... It's useless. This doesn't look like... I don't know how... It's useless. Finally, the map. There's also the sig... He really was... Now I know. Without the complete... I need to go to the light will go... Not now that I've been able to... I don't know how to... I wouldn't... It can only... I wouldn't know what... I wouldn't know what... Not now that I've been able... Not now that I've been able to... I don't really know... I wouldn't know what... 1699. The light will... I guess it's praise for the... I wonder how many... There's also a 1 start, 2 steer. It doesn't seem to... Okay. It's practically... There's no recognizable... Okay. It's practically impossible. There's no Now I know how it... It can only... Okay. Bingo! This is the point marked on the map. Good. Very well. The light points in... I don't think the X meant to indicate... Once there was a legend. Maybe this coin wasn't used as... Let's try. Where did I end up? It seems like a natural cave. I can't believe it. This is a colony of Mexican psilocybe. Professor Jones showed one of these, and their sour odor is unmistakable, and the condition only a strong adrenal. They're supposed to proliferate. I'm also wondering who. I'd rather not. This species of the Mexicans. I don't want to dive over there. It can't be. The hull outline. The colors on the... A red nightmare sailed on the sea. The historian Jean de Leon. This is it. The famous adventure galley. Rumors say... It's an amazing ship. I wonder how many...
Who dares?
But, who's...
Who dares board?
Who's talking? Are you a goat?
How dare only...
It can't be. I can't believe my... Dad? Dad?
I have no son. My name is... Some people call... Who are you?
Dad?
Don't be cheeky boy. Are you...
Don't you
What tone is this?
But what happened to you?
Don't you ever mention that name in my presence. Morgan. If it wasn't for their betrayal, right instead. But nobody can take post. Remember well these Morgan and Blackbeard. And now, speak.
I sell...
The quartermaster...
Isn't the...
I don't believe you're of an...
Dad?
My kids are...
Dad?
It's about... You have permission to board? Ask the court... I'm going... I have to plot the...
What's happened? How could Dad still... I better get on the The ship is complete. I guess Dad, or kid as he now considers himself. I don't want to... It's a cannon from the...
What's happening now?
There...
That's the reason. Try to... Anything else?
Someone...
What? Anyway, Steve, anything else?
Captain,
Is this the
I hoped to understand...
I have no time. You can hear my story.
Sorry.
Good.
Better not. The ship is docked on this side. It would be better... According to a chronicle of the period, the fear factor and the number of... Somebody carved the name... This can... I should have a Why on earth should I... This old... Maybe I can learn how to handle it. That should get... Yuck. The hilt is all... It's locked. If, as I suppose, this is the door, I could ask the Some An old three, I think it belongs... It doesn't strike... I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't reach it. I can't take them. Dad is seated at... There's a strange smell. It looks like some prankster guest. Better not touch...
What's happening? You still aren't enough. Every new member
I think I already saw...
Let's see if this is true. First, name at least one member.
Jimbo.
Second question. According...
Surely the
Third and last question.
36.
I'm sorry. And... You still... I think I... Let's see it first.
Jimbo.
Second question.
Sure.
Third and last...
27.
I'm sorry. The answer...
I'll need...
You still aren't I think... Let's... First.
Jimbo.
Second question.
Sure.
Third...
14.
I'm sorry. The answer...
Sorry.
Good.
It doesn't strike... I can't take them. Dad is seated. There's a strange... Dad is seated. There's a strange... Clothes from the end of the 600. A three-cornered hat. An old sword. The hilt is sticky. It's a wooden man. They used it to get... It's a tuning fork. Here it's written that Dr. I'm curious. Surely. Why on earth should... This cannon is... I should have a better not. It would be better. Life on the Seas by William. It seems Don Quixote. It's one of the. Don Quixote. It's one of the. They look like not probably routes. Dad looks busy.
What's happening?
I'll
use every.
I think
Let's first.
Jim.
Second.
Surely the
Third and last.
14.
I'm sorry. And
I'll
use every.
I think
Let's first.
Jim.
Second question.
Life on
Third and last.
4.
I'm sorry. The answers are all around you. Good.
These are books on evident or some guess. Don Quixote. It's one of. Life on this by William. It seems. Dad looks big. They look like probably route. They look probably. It looks like some better not. These are evident or an old the hilt. It's a wooden. They use clothes from the end. A three-cornered. It's a relatively new. I can see the. It's one of the oldest. You can tell by the every notch show 8 notches. I guess it's still.
What's happening? You still every.
I think
Let's first.
Jim.
Second question.
Life on the
Third and
8.
well done. You have the honor among them. You deserve the.
Thanks, Captain. Sorry.
Good.
Perfect. Wow! The legends were true. This is the result of years. It surely they were very. I don't need it. I'm not interested in taking coffee beans. They will surely, but now crates and coffers. But Dad takes precedence over everything. Coins and jewels. Even if I'd like to dive, doubloons and other coins. I'm not interested in. It's a mask. I think it's the. it won't be used. It will be more than 300 years. This old mannequin, the more mannequin, I could use it to distract my. If I could disguise it as a pirate, I could make it pass for one of Kid's most bitter enemies. If I'm not mistaken, I really see it as a classy. The hat makes it look more important. They seem the right size. It's starting to look like a This gives it an aura of mystery. I don't need to move it.
What's happening? Morgan. I almost believed it. But Quartermaster, what? Anything else?
Sorry.
Good.
Let's try discreetly.
What's happening? More. It's what nerve you prepare your.
While Dad is busy, I can access the Dad has placed the logbook. Since I'm here, the same acrid smell of the mushroom. This could Dad managed to survive even in small quantities. They sustain. On the other hand, Dad's state of shock following his. If he keeps drinking, I have to get rid of this chalice. Professor Jones taught us that a strong adrenaline rush will count. First the chalice and then the adrenaline. These are the nautical. With these, I can't deal with this. It's the staff. It was also other than Scourge of the Seas. Better leave it where it is.
It's time to end the game. Don't show your face again, Morgan.
Look who's...
How did you manage to...
It wasn't difficult. I was looking for you all over town. I waited for you a long time. Henry, I didn't think you were still... In the end, you were right.
How dare you? Who are you?
Henry, it's me.
Dad!
Blackbeard. Yes, I reckon...
Henry!
You leave...
I understand, Henry.
Let's see what you can do.
On guard!
Let's see what you can do.
On guard!
This cannon, I should have a very... This cannon, I should have a... It should work. It's not a cannon. And now the coot... I did it! Heck, I didn't see that coming. The racket from the cannon was better go back on deck.
You don't stand a chance this time.
We'll see. I admit it. You defeated me, Henry.
A victory over a man who was once a friend has no value for me.
Captain, I'm sorry to interrupt your duel, but I think we need to go. The cave is collapsing.
Captain, what are you...
The adrenaline caused by the duels with Jimbo and Steve is reducing the effect of the mushrooms. Hurry, let's go. There's not much time.
Not before seeing. I've never been so close.
But Steve, not...
Yes, Steve. The kid's right. Let's run while we still can.
Hey, Steve, is that you?
There's no time.
Dad? You go. I want kids. Henry, just...
Steve!
Farewell.
Dad!
Okay.
Dad.
Willy.
10 years, Dad.
10 years. So...
Yes.
I sensed that something was wrong when I realized that the search for Kid's treasure was becoming, and I hid my piece of the map, but you are a Morgan. You have... I hope that in 10 years, Steve... I decided that... So I sent the...
I read Steve's diary. I know you fell off the...
A stroke of luck. I fell right into the sea, and the tide... I wanted to find a way to get back to the surf. The last thing I remember is...
Dad, let's go back. Plus, we have to find a way to tell Mom without...
Elizabeth. Yeah.
Ready to leave, Bone?
Bone Town is not a bad town. As soon as the legal formalities are... Remember, deep inside the cave...
Speaking of which, when I took the chalice, here it is.